Oh, that one?
Yeah. Picture. Who took that picture?
Me.
What is this? What's going on? Are you got schoolwork or something?
No, I'm trying to get
Information. What fights we got coming up, Max? Or what fight happened this week or something? Nothing.
This past weekend, did we already talk about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia? We did, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
talked about it.
This past weekend, we had some fights on. I guess it was Golden Boy, Ramirez.
Oh yeah, Ramirez.
Ramirez against Barthélemy. Yeah.
Which is kind of whack.
Yeah.
I didn't-
Honestly, most of those fights were all right, except for that one. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't anything impressive. But this weekend,
This is the fight.
yeah.
Weekend.
This is fight week.
Look out weekend.
And how was the undercard? So Canelo Mungia.
It's decent. I think who's on the undercard? Let me pull it up. You guys can.
Pull it up.
It's Canelo Alvarez.
Talk to Max yourself.
Against Mungia.
I should have a microphone.
No shit.
Hey, well, Canelo, is that a nickname?
It
Yeah,
is.
I mean cinnamon.
It means cinnamon?
Yeah.
He looks like cinnamon. Now I see it.
It's red hair, dog. Freckles.
Because I see whenever I see it listed, it's always Saul.
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 Hmm.
My bad. It's always Saul.
No, well, in
That's his
English
real
it's
name.
Saul,
Yeah.
but Saul.
Better call Saul
Mm-hmm.
if you want that ass whooped.
Wow.
That's the full. That's
What's
the full
the fight
title.
before them?
All right, Brandon Figueroa against Jesse Magdaleno, which is
That's
that's
decent. It's a
see,
good fight.
decent.
Brandon.
Mario Barrios against Fabian Andres Maidana. I don't really know too much about that.
And the reason there ain't that big names on that undercard is because they're paying Canelo like $75 million, so there's no money for nobody else.
Yeah.
Eh,
Staniosis against Maestre. Oh, no.
Yeah, we don't know them.
Ramos Jr. Jesus.
Dude,
Ramos
who's
Jr.
the second to the last, dog?
The second to the last. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Jabin.
Jabin?
Jabin?
Habin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, how is that not Habib?
Amin Chole against Julian Bridges.
Oh, shit.
That's
I want to
us.
see that one, dog.
That's us, right?
Hey, I just found out that the letter J, didn't even come around till like the 1600s,
For real?
See, you didn't even come around to the 16.
Damn, dog. My name's Joseph.
and that's why
Giuseppe.
I saw this lady. She had a name tag. Her name was Yennefer, and it was Yenifer.
Old school, huh?
But I didn't ask her.
It makes sense because Joseph is in with the Y.
Yusef.
Yusuf.
Yeah.
That's my name in Arabic.
Oh, see, you'd be Yusef. You wouldn't
Yeah,
be Ibrahim.
Yeah. You changed my name, though.
Maybe you could be Yusef Ibrahimovic.
Vargas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yusef Ibrahimovic
Yeah.
Vargas.
That's what my name would be if I could change it.
Like that's like the most Mexican Jewish person I'll ever know.
I'm Arabic, dog, not Jewish, dog.
You gotta keep what did Bonilla say yesterday? You gotta keep the Jews and the I can't remember, man.
Yeah, you got to finish that
man,
statement.
That motherfucker's hilarious,
Yeah, I
dog.
should probably say that off air.
Wait, what was it? You gotta keep the-
No, nothing, dog.
who was you said that? Who said that?
Eric fucking Bonilla, dog. The man, the
there
myth, the
yesterday.
legend, dog.
I don't know.
You can put a picture of him. I'll send you the picture of him and the guys. You can show people know who he is.
Eric Bonilla.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you a quick story about Bonilla, dog. This is a good story. When I was a kid, he was training. He was a matchmaker for Don King, and I forget the other man he worked for too. He passed away already. Don Chargin. And Eric Bonilla was one of those dudes, Puerto Rican dude from the East Coast, New Yorker,
Super East Coast.
super fucking, hip, and he could make things happen, bro. He did a fight here in San Diego at the sports arena, and everybody was there, like Trinidad Jr., Felix Trinidad, Camacho, everybody was there. So he told our coach
I'll send it to you, Adam.
that for letting them use the gym, he would give them 4 tickets to the fights, front row. So I heard the bell.
Hell yeah. Adam.
So my coach takes me and another kid and his wife. I'm like 12. And we show up and we go to Will Call. And he asks for his tickets. They give him the envelope. He opens it. There's only 2 tickets in the front row. So he goes, can you guys call? It's not like now you can just, he's like, can you guys get a hold of him? So they get a hold of him. He comes to the door, bro. Fucking never forget, like a silk shirt, open, kinds of jewelry on. What do you want? What's up? I got you your tickets. He said, yeah, but you said 4. About these 2 kids. I brought them too. Fuck those kids, he said. I don't care about those kids. So we're just quiet, like, oh shit. So my coach goes, thank you. And he leaves. And then I guess my coach, later on, I found out he sold them. He sold the tickets and he bought 4 like regular tickets, So we go to the fights. Eric Bonilla probably kept doing this thing for another 4 or 5 years. He ends up getting busted, dude, getting a big old RICO indictment, running with the cartels in Tijuana and doing all this crazy shit, right? He goes and does his Fed time. He gets out, bro, and he falls from grace. Everything went down the drain for him. I hadn't seen him in years. He walks into the arena gym and he asked me for a job.
Really?
And I'm like, bro, like, first of all, I didn't have the resources to hire him. Second, maybe if it had been a little nicer to me when I was a little kid.
Fuck them kids, yeah.
I would have found a way to convince Mike and Lucas to hire him. But I never forgot. Like sometimes when you talk to kids, you don't realize who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. He's a good dude, great personality, but he doesn't fit our scheme. That's the only reason he's not with us.
That's a good point. It's a unique chemistry vibe at the arena. That not everybody can
just feel really.
Right now, I'm watching a lot of new people settle in. So they've moved past the stage of joining the gym. They're inside their first month.
Fuck, this shit tastes like fucking incest, dog. All the smoke's going in my drink. I'm sorry.
He said tastes like incest.
Yeah.
Tastes like incest. That was if Kurt Cobain had not unalived himself, his next album would have been Tastes Like Incest.
That's a good one.
Instead of Smells Like Teen Spirit.
You're starting to see people settle in?
Yeah, people are starting to settle in.
To the next phase?
To that
unalived.
How are they going to continue to learn? Like they at the arena, you have to be a certain mindset in order to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, consistency is the key.
Yep.
Is the absolute key. Show up every day. That's it. And I see people skipping, and I only tell them one thing: show up on Wednesdays.
People ask me, "Hey man, why do we do the same thing over and over? Like we don't, vary like different work, different things." And I said, "What sports do you like watching?" "Oh, football, baseball, basketball." I said, "Those motherfuckers run the same drills since they were kids, bro. Yeah. The only thing is they add their flavor to the precision, whatever they play in."
I was telling Tristan, because Tristan, I was like, "Hey, what does it take for you to get excited about coming here?" Because whenever he's a young kid, 16,
super strong, yeah,
very strong. But when he comes, he's just like, He's
that age too, though.
Yes, Sebastian's twin. And so I said, "What does it take to get you excited about coming here?" He's like, "I don't know. I'm excited about my other sports." And I realized that other sports, when you go to practice basketball, guess what you're going to do? You're going to practice basketball. You're going to practice shooting. You're going to practice. Football is not a practice sport. You're not going to, you don't get to spar all the time. Yeah. You don't get to get in the ring all the time. You have to do other things to help you be able to do that one thing. So you have to find a way to wrap your mind around really enjoying the process. Because I think boxing more than anything requires a motherfucker to enjoy the process. That was my Cat Williams. Is that it?
I got it. I liked it.
All right.
Yeah, that was very unlike you.
You have to enjoy the process with boxing, all the processes.
Absolutely, man. That involves everything. And I think this goes for the fighters. Everything. I'm talking about strength and conditioning, running, that attitude that you take when you do your favorite thing, like, I don't know, mitts. Take that same fucking attitude with everything else.
Bags.
Everything, the bags, fucking cutting weight. You gotta take that same. It's not easy, man, but that's the goal, right? It may not be like that right now, but that's the goal.
I'm gonna find my. The way you said somebody's favorite thing is the mitts. Mm-hmm. It's not my least favorite thing by far. Mm-hmm. But I've never said what part of boxing is my favorite thing. I think heavy bag might be my least favorite thing.
Mm-hmm. Nobody likes it
because it's not because it's tired. It's just it seems so boring.
Man, Kyle fucking loves that shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he'll fucking lose himself in hidden bags.
Then I love the speed bag. I think that's my main task is to find my favorite thing about boxing and then just apply that to everything.
I think Kyle might be one of the only ones that loves he loves everything about it. Maybe the weight cutting is probably his least favorite. But he's learned to do it.
Stop getting fat, Kyle.
He's learned to do it in a manner that it works. He has a system.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So, what's your favorite thing about boxing? I mean, from a trainer's position, of course.
My favorite thing, I just like watching these guys progress. When they realize, I think I've spoken on it before. When they realize that they're capable of doing something that they didn't think that they could do, that's, I don't know, that's like the biggest reward for me.
What about you, Coach?
I guess giving advice.
And now, from both angles, like, okay, so giving advice is to people who listen.
Well, because they ask. What's when they ask?
Okay.
You know, when they ask.
Really?
Yeah, when they ask me, Coach, what do you think about this in this combination? Or I'm going through these problems in life, or, you know, just conversating.
Being there.
That means they trust you.
Yeah.
You know, that is the most beautiful thing, because fighting is, every coach teaches basically the same shit. It's just the way they get it out to their fighters that makes a difference.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm excited. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna like kind of try. I'm gonna try all the drugs.
Yeah.
And see which one's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some people who just like to spar.
There's a good chance that jumping rope might.
You see that every Friday, the same people show up on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Some people show up just on Mondays and Tuesdays because it's a drill day. Some people show up just on Wednesday because it's a nonstop.
Who shows up just on Wednesdays?
There's a couple people that just show up on that day, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know their names off the top of my head, but
if anybody, like if we have somebody who shows up on Wednesdays and Fridays, pretty much only, respect.
they're gangster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and I was trying to tell somebody, the new guy with the short dreads, I was like, all right, just don't miss Wednesdays anymore.
You're a victim.
That guy.
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact,
So
I
I
meant
don't know if me and Maggie were somewhere at a fight. I forgot. Anyway, Maggie will remember right now what I'm talking. And Coach Bashir sends us a text. Oh, this fucking Adam dropped somebody with a body shot.
It was the last fight we were at.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit. I got all happy. I smiled from ear to ear. Then I was like, yeah, it's my boy, dog. I got excited.
Arizona, I think.
I was real proud of that one because it was intentional. It wasn't. Oh, you guys were in Arizona?
Yeah, we weren't here.
I know you weren't here. Yeah,
we were in Arizona.
I was like real intentional with that one.
When Bashir told me, I can picture it in my head. I didn't know who it was, but I can hear it. And then when you told me who it was, that's a big boy. That's a good guy.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah,
he's a great guy. He just had to be learned.
No, I'd rather you hit somebody that's he's physically, I think, probably a little bigger than you.
He's a little bit bigger than me. He's much better shape than me.
Everybody's in better shape than you.
Yeah, it's now. Wait, I'm drinking milk.
Probably should stop drinking milk.
Yeah, no, that means so much different now.
Some Coca-Cola, dog's good for you.
But before that,
sponsored by
the week, I'm always getting on people about sparring etiquette and making their faux pas. Stop that. And
I love fucking pestering you, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just with the sounds. But the week before, I did a boo boo. Like I said, no.
That's what I said to you.
When I rocked Sebastian.
Oh, dude,
fucking 15-year-old kid.
It was like I saw.
16.
He was 16 years old. He's 16 years old.
16 years old, about 100 pounds.
Yeah, he's built like a happy 12-year-old.
Exactly.
And he's really good.
I knew you felt bad because when I yelled at you, were like, oh, I'm so sorry.
But the whole thing is like I slipped his, and this is basically.
But if I want to yell at you, would you kept going?
No, I was stopping. Like
I saw you loading that shit up again, dog.
No, I didn't. I don't
drag hit in Apollo.
I don't even think I loaded him up. I don't think I loaded up on the kid. Okay, so
saw that shit. Was like,
I didn't see. That's crazy.
I slipped his right, and my brain goes, "Hey, don't hit him with your left. Don't hit him with your left because that's if I slip it right, I'm throwing my left." And
your other side of your brain said, "Fuck it."
Yeah. And because it was like all I was able to do was lift it from his body to his head, and I was like, okay. And then he kind of stumbled. I was like, oh, he took it pretty good, but I was like, maybe nobody saw it. The coach's like, Dick.
I asked him after, Mijo, you good with that shot? No, I was good, coach. I just saw like a little black, when he hit me. Oh, fuck. I told his mom, hey, make sure that he doesn't sleep like when on the way home or something right now.
So, but what happened the week after, it was a new guy was in the ring with me and he was throwing bombs. Like they were just bombs, like, real solid, strong punches. But they were his, when new people start to spar, they punch out of fear, and his was very big. And what I don't like happening while I'm in the ring getting hit is hearing noise from outside the ring. Oh, Adam, move your head. I'm tired. I don't feel like moving my head. Right? So that he caused both those things to happen. And so I let him do it again. Just the second time I was like, okay, is he gonna do that again? And boom, he was throwing like a real heavy he's a righty, so a 3-2, just like boom. And I was blocking him. That to me, I'm fine. But I'm like, these are really too heavy. So on the third time he went at it, because once they find that good thing that's what they're gonna throw until you disrupt it. I blocked the 3, slipped the 2, and hit him in the liver as hard as I could.
Oh my God, dude.
He dropped. It was a sack of potatoes. And Coach Bashir was like, oh shit. I think but like everybody saw it because of how he was rocking me. Nobody was paying attention to the ring until he started rocking me upside the head.
Once you dropped him, did you tell everybody else? Well, now what, motherfucker?
Nope, I just stepped over him. Just went to the corner.
That's a good feeling.
I went to the corner. Oh, it was just, okay.
Act like you've been here. A home run, bro.
Act like you've been here.
Yeah.
So I just stepped over him, walked to that neutral corner, just let him get himself together.
But the ring is big. You had to walk over him.
It was like, boom, he dropped right in front of me. So I had to
You couldn't go around him?
Maybe. Either way, I made the adjustment. But then, so he got up. There's like 10 seconds left in the ring. 13. I remember. I looked. 13 seconds left in the ring. He does like that. So I was like, all right, here we go. And he's loading up again. I was like, I'm not really. Am I gonna have to do it twice? But then the bell rang and we were done. And man, I just told him, I was like, hey, I still love you. I ended up giving him. I gave him my boxing gloves.
I saw that little bitch ass shit. Though.
Yeah. So it's like, I love this. I love this guy. He's new. He really wants to do it. I just told him, you're going to get hit with your hardest hit.
I don't know who you guys are talking about.
I
don't know who you guys are.
I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like, you're going to get hit
He's
with
like
your
tending
hardest
to his victims. He feels bad because he dropped it. Give that fool shit, dog.
No, I got 2. I
would give him a pillow.
If I got 2, you can have 1. That's my personality flaw. If I have 2, you can have 1. So I mean, I'm looking forward to sparring, but that's the thing. It's like you have to always be looking forward to your workout, and I think sparring might slowly be creeping in to be my favorite thing. Even when I sparred with Jose last week, that was scary. I told him, I was like, stop ducking. he just laughed at me. Because it's like you're trying to hit when you're in the ring with someone better. Like that great time I was in the ring with Ricky. That was so much fun for me. But when you're in the ring with someone better, be in the ring. It's like, okay, I'm there. And I imagine this is how Mungia is approaching Canelo. It's like he on paper is better than me. He's about to get the fight of his life. And that's what you want to do. You want to get them to work.
You got to focus on what you're doing, man. You can't focus on anything else. Like, obviously, you got to be alert and watch what your opponent brings at you, but you got to remember your game plan, man. You got to remember your adjustments that you get in the corner. Once you start focusing on, oh man, yeah, this guy's good, or none of that shit, dude.
Yeah, you
can't be focused.
You just
on
beat you for that person.
The only thing that scares me about Mungia fighting Canelo right now is that he switched camps, dog, and he's gonna try to box Canelo, bro, and be a little sharper. To beat Canelo, that's the biggest mistake Canelo did when he fought Mayweather.
Yeah.
He tried to box Mayweather. You can't box the best boxer in the game. You have to come after him and disrupt his rhythm and throw hard and throw haymakers, kind of like Maidana when he fought Mayweather.
So you say throw the haymakers.
Just pressure. Don't be too technical with Canelo. You can't be technical with Canelo.
Yeah, he's gonna capitalize on that, counter you.
Yeah, he needed his old team again, man, and to fucking make him come after him and fucking.
I really hope he's still in contact with him. For me, I think, and it's not so much of an issue now. For me, it was the moment, because that moment can be a little overwhelming if you've never been. That's like, yeah, he's had big fights. He's been in the main event, but a Canelo fight is a whole nother monster, because you're doing media back to back to back to back to back. You're doing fucking open workouts. You're doing fucking weigh-ins. You're doing grand opening. You're getting interviewed, and you're cutting weight at the same time.
Then Canelo's walkout is always superb.
The walkout, like all that shit, like the vibe, the energy at his fights is right now, to me, is incomparable. Yeah.
Talking about so I was sparring with someone and I was tired, and it might have been my last round. I can't remember. No, it wasn't. I was just like, I don't have any legs, so I'm gonna have to just swing at this dude, trying to disrupt him. That was my game plan. I was like, I'm gonna just swing at him because he's a very technical boxer, and I was unable to disrupt him. Marcos.
Oh yeah,
He's good.
Yeah, it was like he's really good. He's such a great boxer.
He is.
And
we're polishing him up.
so I mean, how do you? So with that
Marcos,
mind,
it's Marco.
Yeah.
it's Marco. My bad. My neighbor's kid is Marcos. Marco.
It's Marco.
How do you do it? Like when you can't. So what? So you're telling somebody that guy's a great boxer. You're gonna have to disrupt him. How do you disrupt? Like, because I tried.
Yeah, but look at you're way behind him in experience. You know, he's really active. I think he has like almost close to 50 amateur fights.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to disrupt somebody that's younger, that's more active in the game, that has good timing, good rhythm,
Hungry to learn.
So I would, it's not going to make sense if I tell you what you have to do.
Oh no, I'm not telling me.
No, I know.
Yeah.
In
How does
general?
a fighter?
Just in general.
Yeah, I'm not. That's talking shit about our guy. So
That's true.
you disrupt somebody by taking away what they're good at. How do you do it? Figure it out.
You have to figure it out. Yeah, no, I was like, this is 3 minutes can't last forever. No, that's
You know what's funny about him though?
What? And shout out to Marco.
Yeah, Marco.
State Golden Gloves.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have two, Aaron and Marco.
3, Joe,
Who?
the big guy.
Joseph.
Yeah,
Joseph.
but he did, but he's a novice, so those guys are open. They go straight to the nationals now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my big boy, he beat the number 9 ranked amateur open division guy. It's unfortunate he can't go. He beat the guy who's going.
So wait, so he's a novice. He can't. That means he's still inside 10 round? He's still inside 10?
Huh?
What does novice mean?
Under 10 fights.
Under 10 fights. Okay, that's what I meant.
You
Inside
threw
10.
me off. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I say
So,
words.
but our boy lit him up. Beat up the number 9 guy in the nation. Oh, but what was I saying? Marco, when he first came, I actually seen him. He came to spar at the gym a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Came with his dad and Coach Ivan from Tiger Small's gym. And they would come, and the dad was real cool. And the dad's like, hey, I show him the gym. I'm open with everybody. I don't do it with bad intentions. You guys are more than welcome to train here, whenever you guys want to. Because he saw our guys working out with Devin. I said, bro, I want our gym. I want San Diego to be good.
Right.
You know, I don't really care where you train at, who you are. I said, you guys are more than welcome to come here. And the dad's like, yeah, like, I would really love for you guys to take my son on. And I was like, yeah, I mean, what's the knock on your son? Or why? No, nothing. He just, people say he's not a dog and he's not strong and this and that, but he is, And I'm like, and I noticed that when our good guys would spar him, they would give him a little bit of respect. So I'm like, there's something good about him, So I'm like, there's something that keeps the guys from coming after him. So I brought Marco over and I just treated him like one of ours, bro. Just started running him through the fucking workouts and pushing him and no love, no nothing, just giving it to him how it was, and his dad was open to our advice and our discipline. And, now you notice his dad's not there much, just Marco, you got me saying Marcos. And a couple weeks ago, this I'm not going to say who he is, but this is a coach, some black dude who I know. He said, he came to spar and he's like, who am I sparring against, coach? That day, one of those days that we have the gym packed with sparring.
Mm-hmm.
I go, you got Marco. Marco's a black kid. He's like, oh, that Moreno? Yeah, this guy speaks Spanish, but he's black. That's easy work. I said, yeah, we're just going to go with him. And then he's like, all right, cool. But he doesn't know we're training him. He thinks because at our gym every Friday or every so often, a bunch of gyms come there. So he thought that he just came to spar there. So Marco just blows through his guy in 2 rounds. They had sparred before.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, bro, what the fuck? You have him now? I said, yeah, bro, he's here now. And that just goes to show, I think Maggie was cornering him that day. And it goes to show the atmosphere that we're creating for all these fighters, what we expect them to handle. And now right after that, Marco goes to the fucking Golden Gloves and wins. He wins the districts. In the districts, he gave a guy an 8 count. He was just blowing through him, walking through him. The guy had more experience than him. So I'm so proud of Marco. He's adapting to what we're teaching him, and now he's getting in 2 weeks. He's heading to Detroit.
I was impressed with him when we went to Roberts.
Yeah, we took him to Robert Garcia's gym.
Really good both times.
We sparred some fucking pro guys out there and handle business.
Yep.
And he goes, Coach, this is all I wanted.
Oh,
And you know, one of the things that
let me tell him something real quick. So they told us when they got there. He's a lefty. I go, yeah. I don't know if Thomas DeLorme is lefty or not, but he goes, we misunderstood he was going to spar Virgil Ortiz.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, fuck. In my head. But I'm like, you ready for this, mijo? Yeah, hey, you know, in my head, I already know if it's too much, I'll pull him out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not telling him that.
right.
Go handle your shit, Marco. Handle that shit. I think he could do well.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't, and then they go, oh, no, you're not going with Virgil. I was like, I didn't tell him nothing, right? I went to the other ring. We were some other guy who had 8 pro fights, something like that. Marco's just an amateur.
Mm-hmm.
I said, mijo, I'm sorry you're not sparring Virgil, because he seemed excited for it.
Right.
He goes, there'll be another time for that, coach.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, this little motherfucker knows what to say."
Yeah. You know, I what I like about him is something that's rare, and that's consistency. And I'm not talking about showing up to gym and all that shit. I'm talking about his performance. It's like it's. I have not seen him like
that. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I haven't seen him like one day he looks good, on the other day he doesn't look good. Like one day he just keeps going up. And I don't know if that's because he just got there. But another Kyle too, he's consistently going up, and that I think that comes with the hunger to learn.
That is a great point. Is like consistency. Yeah, consistency is showing up every day.
Yeah.
But there's another level to consistency. Is showing up with the same attitude every day. You know, some people, and I used to be, you know, all over the place where people would just be like, oh, which Adam is going to show up today?
Yeah.
And so I understand that, but it's like, you got to show, you can't show up sad. You can't show up. You just have to be like, oh, this is the time to learn.
Yeah.
This is the time. It's like, hey, what time is it? It's time to learn.
For sure, man. Once you don't look forward to learning something and getting better, you may as well stop.
But you know, I was going to tell Marco today, but I didn't get to tell him. I forgot to tell him. I said, listen, man, you went from being the guy who everybody thought was easy work, to headed to the U.S. Nationals, bro.
Yeah.
Representing our region. Our region is one of the most powerful regions, California. That means he'd be there. He's representing California.
And that says so much about not worrying about what other people think.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to find out the truth.
Oh, yeah.
And this kid is good. This kid is good.
Yeah.
And he's just another member of the team. I was talking to you about the team the other day. New people join us. Like I'm so excited just watching these guys on the team. You know, these guys show up and just like greatness is attracting greatness. That's how I feel.
Right. It's rubbing off on all of them. I can tell that they all kind of like see each other and treat each other like brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I love that.
Definitely. And shout out to Habib, who's going to be on the Canelo card this weekend.
He's going against Julian Bridges, who's also undefeated. Bigger kid, fights at 147. He's coming down to 140 to fight us. And it's exciting to see what Habib can do with somebody that, you know, last time he fought an undefeated guy too. Mm-hmm. He fought a guy 6-0, now he's fighting another guy undefeated, and they're just going to slowly creeping up, you know, see how he handles it. That's
going to be on the prelim, and DAZN shows his prelim, so you can watch Habib fight for free if you subscribe to DAZN.
It's not going to be on Amazon too? It is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So their YouTube will fucking show it too.
Their YouTube
hopefully we'll find out, you know, and I'll fucking like post it or something.
So we're
taking Coach Bashir is joining us. It's exciting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, the Holy Trinity again.
Yeah, we're together, dog. We undefeated together.
It's like when these two and Coach Bashir are in the corner, I'm just like, that's a win. That's a lock right there. It's like greatness. Something I talked up. I made it happen with my words. Jared Anderson is looking. They're looking to put Jared Anderson and Deontay Wilder on the
Saudi card.
Is that
in August?
Yeah, on the I don't know where
it's in LA, but it's the Saudi money.
Yeah.
You're talking about Crawford against
Crawford card, exactly. Yeah. That one is so they putting Ruiz on that card.
Yeah,
they're putting Dion on that card. Pitbull. That's a stacked card.
Mm-hmm. There's actually a few more fights on there too that I can't remember.
Remember when we were kids and radio stations would have concerts and they would be like all the dopest performers ever? This is like that.
Yeah. Let me say how old we were.
Yeah, I know. Radio stations.
You guys look it up on Google, dog.
What's a radio station? Yeah. But yeah, I was like, this is the way to end a whole, because it got a lot of great fights.
This is the way to elevate boxing, man. Mm-hmm. This is the way. It's just, let's start fucking making good fights, man. There's so many fights that that are to be made, to look forward to, man.
And I like how boxing is starting to slowly shift its thinking that you don't have to be you have to be undefeated to fight. You know?
Yeah.
Look at Ryan, man. You know,
We're all talking about him. He got dropped by
Tank
Davis.
He took an L, but he took a big risk. You know, so that's what happens. And he took another big risk fighting Devin, and you know, he came out on top. So
and now they're talking about him calling out Teofimo calling him out.
Teofimo also has a loss on it.
That's going to be a great fight. That's 3 badass guys that he's going to fight. And Teofimo too, bro. He fought Loma. He fought Loma, right? He fought Loma.
I told you I want to see
he fought Josh Taylor.
That's not Taylor was. Nobody wanted to fight Taylor.
I
want to see Teofimo fight his next fight. I always said that, and now it's gonna.
I really hope he fights Ryan. I think that's a great fight. That's a great fight for boxing. That's
like
a great
watching
fight for
2
them.
fucking sharp ass Mongols going at it, bro.
That's a great fight, and it's a clash of styles, and it's not like it won't be like him against Jermaine fucking.
Who would you favor on that one?
Ortiz.
I know that it's not even in the works yet. I mean, it's not even not even signed yet. But I would have to lead towards Ryan. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because Teofimo, when he fought that Japanese dude that was very tall,
Nakatani,
he said he would never fight a tall guy again.
Yeah.
He had a hard time.
That's a clash, and Ryan is a pressure fighter. He'll box backwards every now and then, but he's more than anything he likes to go
downhill.
Forward. Yeah, he likes to go forward, and Teofimo, I think he can do both. So, that's very interesting. I'd love to see that.
Did you guys see Wilder's loss this December?
No, but that's the one that changed the whole panorama, right? Like he was supposed to fight Joshua.
Who did he lose to?
Right, no, he lost to
a white dude. I can't remember his name.
No, it was Chinese.
Chinese?
He no. He faces a Chinese guy in June. He lost to Joseph Parker in December.
Oh, that's right. Parker beat him.
I can't remember.
And like, how did that fly under the radar? I didn't even see that fight.
It was on the
Middle East, that's why.
Yeah, it was a Saudi card.
Okay,
I think
is that 1 in the afternoon or some shit like that.
Frank Sanchez was on that card, right?
That was the Frank Sanchez fight?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember that fight. Okay, because I looked at this. I'm reading this article about Wilder versus Anderson, and it just shows Wilder at 43, 3-1. I was like, wait, when did he have 3 losses? And then it was like,
he lost twice to.
It was a upset decision.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, before our next episode, I'm going to watch that fight. And
yeah, but you know what? I think I'd lean a little bit more towards Deontay just because of the experience. That's a lot of fights,
and
dude.
the power.
Experience, power, size.
Yeah.
I think
and his fights are always exciting.
And I'm assuming it's 12 rounds. I don't see Deontay fighting either 10 or 12.
I don't see Deontay letting it go past 6 or 7.
Is that what? Yeah.
It usually takes him 5 to 7 rounds to figure out how am I going to drop this dude. You know?
Yeah, so.
And I think this is Jared Anderson's wake-up call.
Yeah.
Because we were talking, after what Coach said last week about how he wasn't able to put the Brussels kid down.
Yeah.
That's telling.
And if it happens, hats off, because that is a high-risk fight for him, in my opinion.
Hey, so when did Shakur Stevenson unretire?
Right away.
He's definitely not retired from fucking Twitter. I'll tell you that.
I keep seeing Shakur against this. I thought he retired.
Yeah, who knows what the fuck is going on? I think he's like playing out his contract or something.
Shakur, really he just fought somebody and it was a real boring fight.
Yeah, his last fight, Edwin de los Santos. But I don't know. The people were saying he was injured, this, and that.
Nah, when he fought the power dog, he went.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. He didn't, even if you do have one good hand, he should have fucking been throwing, dude.
Okay, so Shakur, he's not fighting this summer.
I doubt it. Apparently, he's trying to reel Tank in for a fight. Tank Davis.
That'll be good.
Yeah,
I want to see somebody fight Tank.
That'd be a good fight.
I like watching
Tank is fighting in June against Frank Martin.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's got the same coach as Ryan Garcia.
On his own card, he's headlining the fight?
I believe it's him and Benavidez. I don't know who's the main event. I think Benavidez is.
Okay. So we got some good fights. So let's make our calls on this weekend. I'm going to go Canelo to beat. Ooh. I'm just going to say decision. It'll be a unanimous decision. I don't see a knockout. I see Mungia showing up with everything he's got, giving it his all, leaving it in the ring, as you like to say, but not being enough to stop Canelo. That's what I see happening.
That's a fair.
If I'm gonna do a coach thing. If Mungia wins, it'll be by knockout.
That'd be fucking crazy, dude.
That's what I'm gonna
That'll set everything on fire. But it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. And when you're fighting someone with that level, I think it's likely. It's not very likely.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough for you to say.
I think he'd be the one to fucking try and go for it, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know,
when you get into the ring against Goliath, and every time I think of Canelo, I think about seeing him spar.
Oh, it's gonna look funny because Mungia is actually way bigger than him.
Is it?
Yeah, he's just bigger, dude.
I just can't see. I just think back to the arena when I saw Canelo in the ring. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know he was so big.
He is, but he isn't. Like he is, but not for his weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's kind of on the smaller side.
Okay, so that's my
He's just
take.
a tank.
What do you call him?
Huh?
Oh yeah. What do you got?
It's not going.
Oh, it's gonna go that way.
You look to.
Oh, it's going over here.
Yeah.
I actually agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I hope that both of them put on the best fight possible. And I think that Mungia has a great opponent to bring out the best in Canelo. So we'll see. But I agree. I think it is going to go UD. I don't even think Mungia has ever been knocked down, and I don't think it's going to be that easy. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. Whatever.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got to go bold over here. I think Canelo's going to win, but he's going to win by TKO.
Joseph Dramas.
Cuts. Well, he is going to get cut up, and he won't be able to continue. But lately, the referees haven't been stopping cuts, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Motherfuckers, brain cells coming out their face, and they'll stop them.
I can see that. I can see
matter.
TKO, but I don't know. I think it might be a UD.
See if Weeks gets the call to ref this one.
Oh, yeah. Or Harvey Doc.
It'll be like if Weeks gets the call to it, he'll call TKO. Somebody gets a cramp.
I think that the outcome is in Canelo's hands, just like the outcome in the Garcia Haney fight was up to Ryan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
It's Canelo's fight to lose.
Him. It's up to him. You know what I mean? He can knock him out if he wants to, or he can just take him to the decision.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. It's gonna be a great fight. If I haven't reached out to you and you're at the gym, reach out to me because I'm having a fight, but you got to pay to come this time. That's it. When the admission's not a pizza, like I had admission.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? You're fighting? I didn't know what the fuck was going on. No, I understand. Yeah.
Like anybody listening to the podcast from the arena.
$5 buy-in or $10. Damn.
It's a $90. It's a $90.
$90 pay-per-view?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening, dude?
It's bad.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They need to lower the fucking
They got to pay
price.
Canelo, dog.
That's true. That's true.
Matter of fact, it might be $10 and the pizza.
That's funny because Canelo, I feel like he's going to stop being the pay-per-view king. It might be Ryan pretty soon.
I think so, too. I mean, I'm hearing that these numbers are pretty good.
He's bringing in these little kids and these geeks and all that. I shouldn't say that geeks. I want those geeks on my side.
Some of them are some of the little nerds, but it's not a bad thing. I heard the pay-per-view did actually pretty well, so
it's released today. No, today or yesterday got released the numbers.
I think they're gonna. I don't know if they already did, but dude, the numbers of him and Tank were phenomenal considering that was not a title fight.
Yeah,
you know, so he's I think he will be the next pay-per-view king for sure. If not now, definitely down the road.
Came out already.
I heard it was 1.5 or something. No, 1 point something. 1.2. I may be
as of 2 days ago. The fight.
Huh? I don't think they've come out yet.
200K to 215K.
No way.
No.
All right.
No way. I don't believe that.
Oh wait, no, there it is. 1.2. 1.2.
I don't know if that's official or not, but
okay.
Yeah.
So they do sit on the
I don't
numbers
know why.
until
I'm not sure why.
I think everybody does. That's the hardest part about business is finding the real numbers.
Yeah.
Like that you can expect and call yourself a success for doing. Like that's it. So all right. So we got that. I'm excited because we're entering May and my goal is to find my favorite part of boxing. And like I just realized as I was sitting here thinking about that, it means doing every part of boxing. Shadow boxing. Surprisingly, the least favorite part of shadow boxing. My least favorite part of boxing is shadow boxing.
That's my favorite.
I can tell.
Really?
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
This is Adam.
That's it. It's like, all right, guys, shadow boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to start jumping jacks or something. So, but it's jumping rope, heavy bag, double end bag, speed bag, all of that for a month. And then at the end of the month, I'll be like,
You don't need to do the speed bag.
speed bags. I love the speed bag. I'm good at the speed bag.
Everybody does, but like, you don't need
Too
to.
loud in the gym.
Yeah, it's too
That
loud in
sucks.
there.
Overrated.
Now I'm going to do it more. So that's,
None of our guys hit that fucking bag, dude.
no.
The reflex bag is better than the fucking, but you can't.
Yeah, but coach locks up the
I was about to
reflex
say,
bag.
But you can't use it.
My first be kicking it and shit, hitting the
Yeah,
elbows.
they fucking broke the last one,
Then
dude.
hitting it with their head and shit.
For real though.
That's hilarious. All right.
Like,
Subscribe.
comment.
All right. You took, that's our line.
That doesn't take that long. Oh, my bad.
What did I say?
You're supposed to say comment. He
Comment.
said like, there you go.
Comentan.
You said everything.
I did.
Comenten.
That's
See you on.
It's not that hard to
Comentan.
fucking hit a like, dog. Share the shit.
It's not hard to hit a like or share the shit.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
What's sorry?
This has been a Point in Yo production. Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.